Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Anyone remember anything that happened last week?
I remember Essendon losing.
I actually won two of my three bets. And the only one
what was the third one?
Essendon, who lost. So
who did they lose to again?
Fucking Carlton.
Oh, I thought it would have been someone good.
No.
Why you'd think it's someone good? They're not going to lose to someone good.
I think Essendon's only got one more win left in them for the season, so that's against North Melbourne.
Season, Jesus Christ!
I'm not hopeful.
Right there, bloody hell!
Surprised you didn't wear your jumper to this week's episode.
That was a one-off.
One-off for your one win.
If we beat Collingwood again, then I'll win it again.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Right. Where do we start? Who's playing tomorrow night?
Where do we start? Tomorrow night, Richmond, Geelong.
Oh, I've taken Richmond to win by 20 plus points here. No.
For what reason?
I just
because I'll give you a reason why he chose minus 19.5. Because, you know, when minus 18.5 is the same price, he says, fuck it, I'll just lose an extra point because I'm a fucking moron.
I didn't even look at that. I just saw the try bet market and that was it. So I didn't look at the line one. So
I don't even think that is the line one, but anyway.
No, there's like a try bet. 20 points.
No, the try bet is usually and is always 15 points.
No, but there's another one. There was one for 19. There was one for 20 points over under 19.5 points either way. The team, is it less for either team or is it? Anyway, doesn't matter. That's what I thought. I just think Richmond are going to win by 20 points or more. So don't know why. I was lying on the couch.
You don't know why.
I was literally just lying on the couch and looked at the game and said, Richmond will win by 20 points or more.
Okay. Good logic.
Well, I can't even see this.
I've put in my entire week's bankroll on Geelong to win. It's because Marcus said Richmond are going to win.
Fair enough.
There's that and there's the promo for it, so fuck it. And I couldn't be bothered to go through the round and place $5 bets, to be honest.
Well, I think you might have spent more time doing the form on this match than I could have actually been bothered to lie on the couch and actually...
Didn't do any form on anything. I couldn't be stuffed.
It's a lot more effort to find the try bet of 19.5 than it is to go to the other line. Like, it's deeply buried within...
Anyway.
Let's go to the pick your own line to make sure you get the one with the worst value.
Yes.
That's a good strat.
Yeah.
I mean, genuinely.
Yep.
It's all $5 bet too. So it's like, what's that each? Not even $2 each. Like $1.66 each. Like
that's how I roll. So.
Why bother? Honestly.
No. Anyway, next game.
I don't have the thing. Who's got it?
Gold Coast St Kilda.
Gold Coast St Kilda.
I took St Kilda 1-39. For what reason? I don't know. I haven't seen Max King kicking goals down at the footy oval this week, so I don't know.
I took Gold Coast because you took St Kilda, so seems like good enough reason.
Seems logical. I mean, you're taking on the leader here. Are you guys sure you know what you're doing?
Still the leader.
You fluked one bet. Like, at the end of the day.
Hey, it doesn't matter. I'm leading. Thank you very much.
Well, no, overall, you're still well behind.
Wait. I'm talking about this season. I'm in front this season. What's happening?
You wouldn't even compete in this season at the end of the day. That's how bad you went. Like, we should have discussed you having to rebuy. You were that far behind. Like,
anyway, I'm in.
When you finish in the negatives,
I'm
Not
in
in the
front.
negatives, not in the negative bankroll, as in negatives as you lost your entire bankroll.
I think someone else on the pod did the same thing. So
No, actually, no, they didn't. Only one
didn't?
person finished in the entire.
I think I had like a few dollars left.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we roll. Anyway, I'm in front at the moment. That's all that matters.
I decided to spite you for calling with that.
Well, I know. That's fantastic. You spotted me and your team's crap. Bad luck.
Yeah, they are crap. There's no argument with that.
So cop that. Mine's not much better, but your team is shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, we're not good.
right, next game.
All right, who's the next game?
GWS Essendon.
Yeah. No, this ain't happening.
You're not taking the Bombers.
No.
Mighty Bombers.
No, not this week.
Celebrating their win over the team who are 17th on the ladder.
I will always celebrate a win against Collingwood.
So pumped at a win like that, you got to come under the.
I will happily celebrate a win over Collingwood anytime.
It's not much of an achievement right now.
I know, but it's a win over Collingwood. That's all that matters. So, I don't think we're much chance this week. The only thing I'm happy to see is if we kick another 15 or 16 goals, then I'll be impressed. So other than that, I think GWS will kick 20 and beat us by who knows how much. So
yeah, okay, fair enough.
Right, next game.
North Melbourne, Collingwood.
Oh, the big clash.
This is the biggest clash.
17-18.
Did I bet North Melbourne here?
You did.
I did.
You threw away $5, so well done.
I just like betting against Collingwood. It's really good. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no.
Because when it wins, Buckley's going to get sacked next week.
Well, we're obviously not going to beat Collingwood, though. And even if they did, Buckley wouldn't get sacked. So none of that is actually true.
I mean, who is North Melbourne going to beat this year? Like,
they'll have a random win against someone, but it's not going to be Collingwood because Collingwood.
Yeah. Wait until you have to play.
That's in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, no, they're definitely going to randomly beat someone. Maybe like an Adelaide or
Essendon.
Right, yeah, or an Essendon. Like, they're just going to win a game, but it's just like, how the hell did they win that? Like, it's going to happen. But it won't be Collingwood because the thing about Collingwood is that we've had one win, so the players are going to be too. They're going to be too like, yeah, we cannot lose this game, right? Whereas like a team like Adelaide, it's not the same. They're not going to be like going into it like, oh, we cannot lose this game.
Yeah.
They're sort of not really meant to be that good, and they're not that good. We're meant to be a lot better than we are. So we can't start 1-6 and then go lose to North Melbourne. The players are a lot better. They'll just make sure that doesn't happen. So Collingwood $1.33 might actually be a reasonable bet, in my opinion.
Okay, if you think so. Fair enough.
Because like I just don't actually see North Melbourne actually winning, even if like it's competitive. I just don't see them actually winning come the end of the game.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, next game
is Melbourne versus Sydney.
I've taken Sydney here.
What was the price?
$3.48.
$3.48. So,
fair enough.
Yeah, Sydney,
that price, that seems reasonable.
Didn't he play well at the MCG? They beat Richmond there a few weeks ago. So I don't see why they can't be half a chance of playing well and knocking off Melbourne. So.
Yeah, no, I think at that price, that's fair enough.
Then we have Port Adelaide versus Adelaide.
I haven't got anything in the showdown, but Port Adelaide should probably get it done. And I
think win, but it doesn't mean they will. Like, things can happen in these types of games. So I
don't know. They're just Port Adelaide are really consistent.
They're much better. So things can happen in those games. So I just wouldn't want to touch it.
No, I haven't touched it. So
way too much in a game like that.
The next game is Hawthorn versus West Coast.
Yeah, I didn't touch this one because
I
it's in
took
Melbourne.
Hawthorn to Gold Coast. So I figure West Coast is shit away from home. So
Yeah, you're right. They aren't great away from home, so that is true. So,
In grand finals against Collingwood.
yeah. Do I need to remind you of a goal that got kicked from the
I need to
boundary
remind you
line?
of blocking. That was clearly. All right, then we have Western Bulldogs versus Carlton.
Yeah, not touching this game. Pretty boring. Nothing special about it.
Well, obviously the Bulldogs should win, but
Yeah, I
they
took
should.
Bulldogs in my other multi.
They should.
I feel like that Carlton are shit, so
Carlton are shit. That's the reality.
the odds are arguably inflated by beating Essendon last week and then losing to Richmond. Inflates even at $1.32. It inflates the odds. So
yeah. Maybe.
Brisbane versus Fremantle.
Well, you would think in Brisbane that Brisbane will win this by plenty, but again, it's not a game for me to touch on.
Yeah, what I'd say about that is Brisbane have been good, but like they haven't been consistent enough for me to really want to be betting on them. I'm sure they're sure.
Yeah, but Freo aren't great.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, no, they're not. But it's just like I'm really not a fan of taking inconsistent teams at short prices. Like it's just, I don't really see how that's value. Like short prices is for teams against teams who are just like actually not capable of winning. So like when someone's playing North Melbourne, like
then you can back them, but not when you got inconsistency. Right. Anything after that?
Be Carlton round one.
That's the last game.
Well, have we got anything else to discuss besides the fact that I'm in front for the season so far?
No, but it'll be short-lived, so.
I don't know. I think I'll still keep cruising on in the lead. So.
Well, if you keep betting less, like that's your only reason for staying in front is to just keep betting less.
Be conservative and betting only $5 bets.
Well, I didn't think much of.
I don't know who you are anymore. What is this?
I didn't think much of these games this week. So there wasn't much to get me inspired into footy.
I mean, you had to throw in one just ridiculous bet of the shitty line, but
$5 Richmond minus 19.5 to try and profit $5 or $4.80 probably
instead of taking them at
when you can just take an extra point for no reason. Yeah.
Well, that's because I'm a lazy, degenerate idiot. So more on punter. So that's the best way to put it. So
pretty much.
It's a good summary.
Yeah. Has anyone else got anything else worth punting on this weekend besides the footy?
Not a thing.
Yeah, there's not much going around at the moment.
IPL's been cancelled.
Yeah, that wasn't
officially, but I don't think it's going to ever. I don't think they'll finish the season ever.
No, I agree with you. That definitely.
Well, if everyone's leaving, I don't see how they could.
Well, I mean, they're meant to do it in like August or something is when they're thinking, but it just won't happen. Like the PSL, the Pakistan one got postponed earlier in the year and they're going to finish it in June. So like there's precedent for it, but I just don't think it's going to happen because like when are they ever going to take it back to India when coronavirus is just killing every second person there? Like they're going to bring like entire swamp of people back there and it's just like.
Unless they go back to the Middle East and do it, go back to the UAE and do it.
Yeah.
Like they did last year. That's the only thing they could do.
Yeah.
Is go back to the Middle East.
Yeah, I really get the feeling it's not going to finish because they've got to find the time to schedule it too, right? Where teams aren't playing. It's just like, no, it's too much of a mess.
Well, there's too much money involved.
International cricket now. And so they actually had to change some of their players. It was like a redraft.
Oh, really? Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, because like some of the players are actually off playing for their countries.
Is the 100 thing still going ahead or not?
Yeah, apparently. Last I heard.
This? Yeah. What's this 100 thing?
The 100.
It's this absolute nonsense. It's English county cricket. instead of 2020, it's the 100. So it's 100 balls because it makes a huge difference. Completely new format, apparently. Some absolute nonsense.
But they were talking heaps about it a year ago, and then it just seems to have just completely died off.
They were talking about renaming wickets as outs because it's too confusing.
Oh, yeah.
What a wicket is. What the fuck?
Wasn't there another thing they were changing?
Oh, well, everyone was taking the piss out of it, and they're like, yep, okay, so sixes are going to be called maximum.
Oh.
Those are going to be called mini maximums.
Mini maximum.
Why are people just taking the piss on Twitter? Because it's just so stupid. Like, if you can't work out what a wicket is, well then, like...
You probably shouldn't watch it, realistically. So.
Like, honestly, it's not complicated. It's really not.
Yeah. Right. I think that should be it then for punting this weekend. Might be a quiet one for once.
Yeah, not much of a podcast, is it?
No. So we're not overly enthused about this round's weekend of football. So
you're not the one listener's going to be upset at us.
No, you'll get some good bets though. So